Okay, so with this question, this is the most complicated question of the lot, and it says a pool with a length of 12 metres is used and a width of 10 metres is to be tiled around its perimeter by a width of X metres. The area of tiling to be used is 168 square centimetres. Now, this one relies on you coming up with an expression for the tiled area, which you can then turn into an equation because you know what the area of tiles to be used is. If we look at each of these little squares here, they're x by x metres. X by x, x here and x there, gives x squared. Now there's 4 of those. So the area of each of those little ones is x squared, and all combined it'll give 4x squared for that each of those. Now if we look at the rectangle here, the expression for that is, well, it's x metres along that side and it's 12 metres going along here. So it's 12 lots of x, length times width is, length times width, which is 12 times by x, which means the rectangle up here is also 12x. This one here will be 10 times by x, so 10x, and 10x over here, meaning we've got the 4 squares, plus we've got 2 lots of 12x here and 12x here, plus 2 lots of 10x, which is that one here and that one there. And so that tiled area is defined by that expression. Now we have said that that is equal to 168 square metres. Now let's just tidy this up a little bit then. We've got 4x then is equal to, 4x plus, that's 24x there, plus 20x there is equal to 168. Now we can collect like terms here. So we've got 4x squared plus 44x is equal to 168. Now to solve this equation, we need to make one side equal to 0. So essentially what we need to do is we need to subtract 168 from both sides. Now that gets rid of that over there, makes that 0, and over here we've got 4x squared plus 44x minus 168 equal to 0. Now I'll show you the easy way of doing this first. I think the easiest way is to simply use the quadratic formula. So we've got a quadratic expression or equation. The a value is 4, the b value is 44, and the c value is negative 168. And if we remember our quadratic formula, it's x is equal to negative b plus minus the square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, which was also given to you earlier in the exam. Now if we substitute those values in, we're going to have negative 44 brackets plus minus square root 44 squared minus 4 times by a, which is 4, times by c, which is negative 168, all over 2 lots of a, which is 4. Now when you enter that in the calculator, you'll get 2 answers. Remember, you've got to enter it in with a plus first. Now when you enter it in with a plus, you get 3. When you enter this in with a minus, you'll get negative 14. Now remember what we're finding here, the x values, is the width of tiling. Now it doesn't make sense for us to have a width of tiling of negative 14 metres. So the only answer that actually works here is x equal to 3, or 3 metres, which is the width of that tiling. So therefore the width should be the width of tiling required is 3 metres, as negative 14 metres is an unreasonable or not feasible answer. And I mean, you could still check that. You could check by adding 3 meters there and working out the area. Now, as I said, I think that's the easy way using quadratic formula. The other way you could do it from this point here, if we have a look here, once we get to there, the other way you could do it is by factorising. So if we just follow this over here, I'll just rewrite that. Now what you can do is you can take out 4 as a common factor. So 4 times by x squared gives us the 4x squared, plus 4 times 11x will give us positive 44x. Then 4 times by 42 gives negative 168. Okay. Now from there what you can do is you can divide both sides by 4. Now dividing both sides by 4, what happens there is 4 divided by 4 is 1, which means that 4 cancels out. And on the other side, if you go 0 divided by 4, that's still 0. So that just simplifies this whole thing, leaving us with x squared plus 11x minus 42 equal to 0. From there, you would need to factorise it, and now we've got it as a monic rather than a non-monic up here. It makes it a lot easier to factorise. So we find the numbers which multiply together to give negative 42, add together to give positive 11. There's a bit of mucking about in there, but essentially they are positive 14 and negative 3.